Welcome to my tutorial on how to build real Nigerian Instagram followers. And in this video, I'll be showing you how to configure the Insta Like account, how to automate your account, and how it works. But firstly, let's go through the benefits of the website. Number one, the website reduces your time spent on Instagram. Normally, as a business person, you need to have like 4 to 5 Instagram accounts so that your business can boom well, so that each account can support each other's marketing and promotion. So as it is now, this website helps you automate your functions, likes other people's posts, comment on other people's posts, DM other people, comment on posts, and a lot of other stuff like that. So now let's start. I believe everybody knows how to sign up on a website, so I won't be having issues with signing up or teaching you how to sign up right now. The only thing is that when you finish signing up, an email will be sent to your email address so that you can manually activate your account yourself. Click on the email, click on the activate button, and activation link. When after you click on the activation link, the account will be activated. Mind you, your activation email may not come into your inbox. It may be received in your junk, and afterwards you can log in and start. You have 3 days trial to practice and use and see how it works. All right, so now firstly, I'm going to add an Instagram account to this website, and while doing this, I would like you to all know that there's a glitch on this add account page. This particular part, this button, this add accounts button is not working. So you use this small one I just clicked, this small one that clicked add accounts. So after clicking on that, input your username, your Instagram username, and your Instagram password. At this page too, I will advise you to before you do this, before you add your account, go inside your Instagram account, click on edit profile, then go to your email address, input an active and working email address. After inputting an active email address, make sure that the email address is confirmed before you come back here to add it to this website. Then you remove your phone number to be on a safer side, or if you want to use your phone number, and you know that the phone number is active, then you can use your phone number. Just leave the phone number there. Then when you come to this page will require you to confirm a particular code. So although it's not all the time, because this account I'm about to add, it may not be requiring me to apply any code because it is a new account. But if it is a old account and you've been using it somewhere, this website will require you to, it will request that you input a security code which will be sent to your phone number or your email. So you make sure that you are having an active email or an active phone number. All right, so this is the new account I just created, Insta Like you have to be mindful. Insta Like, usually this phone correction stuff used to change it to installing, so you have to be careful of how you do it. So it's gonna be instalike.com.ng. That's the account I created for this testing part. So you are going to click on add account now, and it's going to load and input your account. If you've been using your account for a long while, it will request you to input the code here. But if it's a new account, then it will log in almost immediately or even immediately. So now our account has been added to the website, please do not use the big add account button that was seen here before. Always use this small one. I'm clicking on. I believe you can see it. Always use the small one. All right, so now after adding your account, just leave this page as it is and click on Instagram and add activity. Now this is the page we really need. This is the real page. This is where the action occur. This is where the pages, this is where the automation is done on this page. So scroll down and it's settings. After loading settings, this is how it will be loaded. instalike.com.ng, that is the Instagram account which I created for this testing. So now you have to activate each services that you want the website to run on your account. Activate the likes, activate the comments, activate the follow, activate the unfollow, and activate direct messages, activate reposts, and activate follows. Hey, another thing, these repost medias, it actually reposts from either the hashtag you are using, or the location you are using, or the username of those people following a specific username that you added. That is how it works. But majorly I will just advise you to include usernames and not use locations and hashtags. It's usually very slow in this process. All right, so now the first thing you're going to set here is targets. If you want to use hashtag, click on the targets and include your tags. If you want to use location, click on location. But to me, I think location is very slow because a lot of people don't post with locations. Tags can be useful, but it's not really reliable. It's best that you use usernames, so you can also remove this too. All right, I'm sorry, that done. Coming down here, so on the followers part, what you want the followers to do now is that you click on this little button icon, so you can click the followers to come from the followers of those following your account. Do you understand? Which is this my account, or you specify a username for them downwards. There's a place that you input usernames of people that you want the activity to work from down there. So but I believe usernames is the best. In the following aspects, you can use my feed. That is, it will start following people which are in your feed, related to your feed. Probably a friend of yours posted a picture and a friend you are following posted a picture. It will now go to that your feed. It will go downwards to that person's post and click on the username of someone that commented or someone that liked that person's post. So but I think username is still the best. Likers, I think likers usernames are still the best. And on comments, I think usernames too are the best. Username are still the best when it comes to likers and commenters. So let's scroll down. This is the settings page. Now you can create the speed at which you want the website to work on your account. You can either select a normal speed, a fast one, or a slow one. But usually, to me, well, I just think the fast one is still very slow. So manually, I will configure my entries. So in 1 hour, I want it to like 15 people's post or 20. Please don't let it exceed this limit so that your account don't get disabled for this action. Not disabled actually, as in temporarily unable to do this action again. So if you want it to keep going every hour, you have to put it on a lower number, in a slower number, which is like 15, which is a very good one. And 15 people likes 15 people in 1 hour. So just calculate 15 times 24. You should know the number. That's a good number of people that is going to reach in a day. So comments is usually 15 too. I think that's just the stable settings for these websites, because this is what I have tested and I think it works well at these numbers. And the followers per hour, make sure it's following like 25 or 30 maximum. Please do not exceed 30, so that your account will not be temporarily blocked to follow accounts. So on followings, don't let it exceed 25 too. This is a new account. I don't actually have anybody that I'm going to unfollow at this moment, but I'm still going to put it on just to make sure it's on a safe side. Now this is direct messages. How many people do you want the website to send a direct message to? This is another important part. Business owners, business minded people will love to have their Instagram account sending message to new people, or probably sending message to custom people. That is, for instance, I am selling bags and shoes. If you want this website to help you send DM to other people that sells bag and shoes, or the followers of someone else that sells bag and shoes, you have to select username. Or if you want it to send DM to only new people, you can put the settings on too. So in an hour, how many people do you want it to send your DM to? Then you have to customize this to be I think the best settings I've tested with this was 10. Yes. Was it 10 per hour? No, it is 4 per hour. Sorry, 4 per hour direct messages. So in 1 hour, normally direct messages in every day is usually limited to 60 per day that you can send direct messages to. But in order not to get to that amount of 60 people, sorry, I'm going to pause this video to pick this call and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so we are back in the video. So I think direct messages 4 per hour. Sorry, don't worry, put it at 4 per hour. And there's another settings downwards that we disable it when it gets to 50 people or 60 people. So that can limit what we are doing per day, because if it exceeds 60, you will not be able to send another direct message till after 25 hours. 24 hours majorly, but 25 hours, I think that's the stable time. So repost per day, you can repost as many as you like. I think when I tested this repost feature, it's reposted to like it's reposted to 300 posts in a day. It was too much and junked my account. So I would advise you to be sensible of how many people you want to repost their medias. And usually I don't usually use repost feature, because in this version of the website, I think the repost feature is not really working well, because it's reposting from not the username you input. It is for reposting from the followers of the username you input. So it's not really targeting well, so I usually don't use it. So I'm just going to set 0. So filter. Now this is another important part. If you want your account to get real active people, this is the filter part that will select the real active people. This is where you select save away hold people and get the new people. Now normally this website automatically picks from the first 3 posts of the username that you input. Do you understand? But those first 3 posts, it can take commenters, that's from the people that has commented on that person's post. In the first three posts of the person, anybody that commented there will be added to your own account. Or but what this filter pm part does is that you can set the limit of the time that the person has commented. For instance, a friend of yours posted, a friend of yours that you are using his or her username on this website now posted a picture of a bag, and the post of that picture of the bag is still on number 1 to 3 of the person's profile. But the commenters that you want those commenters to be like those people that just commented in like an hour ago or few days ago. So this filter picture part is where you can select the range you want. So you can choose the newest, which will be within 0 minutes to 1 hour. Those people that just recently commented on that person's picture, you can choose newest. You can choose 1 hour, you can choose 12 hours. I think 12 hours is really good because the person that commented in 12 hours will still want to come back on Instagram probably after 12 hours or within that 12 hours. So it's still very, very okay to select and to choose 12 hours. So I think 12 hours is good to get active people. But if you want them really active, like people that are actively online now, you can choose newest or 1 hour. But I think 12 hours is still very good. Media type, is it people that commented on the person's picture or people that commented on the person's video? But I choose just any of the posts. um the minimum likes that the post has to have before you can select users from. This is the minimum post. The maximum likes that you want the post to have before you can select users from there. This is where you can set it. The minimum comments that the post must have before you start selecting users to follow from that post. This is where you set all those actions. So you can read through by clicking the question mark icons when you get here on your own account. All right. Another thing is the comments part. This is very essential because this, as I have tested, helps my business to grow very rapidly. It comments on other people's pictures, it comments on other people's video, it comments on other people's what's it called, stories. So but I think this is very, very efficient because you can just see the comments that you're going to input, maybe, oh, this totally rocks, and please follow my account for buying quality Gucci bags, or probably got multiple quality bags. Let me put it that way. Don't let me mention brands, so I won't get my account suspended or this video suspended. All right. So let's proceed. So you can set as many comments as you want so that the website randomly picks comments for you. Remove all these ones and add your own comments the way you want them to appear on your accounts. So that's done. And yeah, there's a feature up here which I think I have skipped, and don't comment on same username. This is an important aspect. If you have commented something today on someone's account, don't go back tomorrow and still comment on that same post. So I think this is a very important part. Don't comment same users. Once you just comment that user once, don't go back there. There's like 1 million people following other accounts, so why must you keep commenting on one person's post? There's a lot of people online now, so make sure you tick that. I think is a very important part. So scrolling down, this is where you set your DM messages. What do you want them to send? Who do you want to send to? You can choose it to send to new followers. That means if the program has started working today and you get one new follower on your account today, it now DMs only that person. No, I think that's ridiculously very little and under targeted. But what I think should work well is targets. In this target part, this is going to send to usernames of this is going to send DM messages to followers of a particular username. So for instance, I am selling bag and a friend of mine is also selling bag, and I want those friend of mine, the customers of those friend of mine, or probably the customer of another person's that is selling bag, and I think is a bigger person than me, and I want some of his followers to purchase products from me too. So you come here and select target, you add the person's username to the username downwards, so that way it will keep DMing people that are under his account, that's his own followers. That way you steal out of his followers, or let me say you cut out of his own followers and add to your own. Don't let me stay still. All right, so now you customize your DM messages. How do you want your messages to be sent? Now this is a syntax which says hello. For instance, my username on Instagram is instalike.com.ng. It's now say hello instalike.com.ng, how are you? So that's a way to start a conversation within someone. But you can also advertise your business immediately after. How you have you heard about this? Just fill it up as you want it. Now back to the followers. Don't follow same users. I think it is an important feature too, because a person you follow today and did not follow you back, why do you want to go back and follow the person? I think that's ridiculous. So just make sure you tick don't follow same users. If the person does not follow you back the first day that you follow the person, why would you follow the person again another day? Don't follow same users. And if the account of the person is in private, don't go there. I don't think private users, some of them may even forget to come and accept your friend request. So what's that for? It's useless. Let's just take it away. So you're having private account, and I advise you not to use private account on your Instagram. It's not really good if you are building your followers. So unfollow. This unfollow feature, you can select this to actually unfollow only people that the website follows for you, or unfollow everybody that is on your account based on your settings. So I think our source makes sense, so that your real followers will not be deleted. You can use our source. That means the people that the website follows, it should unfollow them by itself after a certain number of days. So this is where you set the certain number of days. Probably 7 days after the person has you have followed the person, you should unfollow the person after 7 days, or you should unfollow the person after 3 days. That's the glitch. The person doesn't know that you are even unfollowing. You can unfollow after 7 days if you want. Just put in your settings as you want it. So don't unfollow my followers. This is another important feature. You can tell the website not to unfollow your own personal followers. I think that's almost the same thing as what I explained earlier. And this is the repost media part. In this place you can add syntax of the caption. If you are reposting someone else's product, you can ask it to repost the exact caption the person is using, or to input your own caption, which you will set here, or in the caption part here. There's another caption part here, so you can set it there and it will work from there. So scrolling down, I think I've set all this. Sorry, I only go there so that I can show you what I was explaining. So that's that about repost media. So this is tags. This is where you add your hashtags, as many hashtags as you want, but I don't think hashtag really works. But if you think it works for you, fine. I don't think it's actually works. Maybe it's just my own niche that is not working with the hashtag. But location, you can choose location actually doesn't work well too, because as a Nigerian marketer, people don't stay at Ojuelegba bus stop and say, hey, I am at Ojuelegba bus stop posting this particular picture. That means is this website you now need to wait for only people that post from Ojuelegba to now come and be following their account. What's even the probability that they will post, or sorry, they will follow back? So just don't use location. So this is where you add usernames. This is add. You click on the add button. You can, for instance, I'm just testing this, so I can just randomly type Tunde Headnut and search. In this username, it is very advisable that you use 2 or more than 2 usernames. So let me search for cracks. These are usernames I've used before, that's why it's actually popping up easily. So this is cracks TV, cracks HQ, and I think those 2 are the most popular ones. Just scroll down and click add, so it adds them to my account for following their users. So blacklist, this blacklist is very important. You don't want it to follow people that talks about sex, talks about XXX, using softy words. Add all the words that you don't want people that says those kind of thing to be followed. Add them there. Then username blacklist, probably you have a particular person you don't ever want to follow. Just click here and add the username of the person to the account. So this is keyword block list. If this person is using any of these words in his comments, or the person is using it on their post, you should just skip the post. And this is the auto stop I mentioned earlier. This auto stop area, what it does is that when your account is working in a day, we actually set 15 people per hour. So if it follows, if it likes picture of about 300 people in a day, it should stop. So this part is going to stop that auto like part when it gets to 300. When it gets to 300 comments, it cannot even get to 300 comments in a day. So just set it to like 60, or just try errors, because we don't really know the actual numbers that works on Instagram. So everybody is just gambling numbers. So if you test it today and you see that the accounts get temporarily blocked, don't use the number again. Go downwards and select a smaller number. So if it's follow a certain amount of people in a day, you should stop following. I think the maximum people you can follow in a day is 990, which is what I've tried, or 1000, which is what I've tried. I've tried to follow 1000 people in a day before, which I used to do usually, and it works. 1000 people works in a day. On following, I think that's 1400 people in a day. But if your account is new, don't fucking try this amount of numbers. It's too high. Just try a lower amount of number. So direct messages, this is very important, so that you don't get your direct message blocked. When it gets to 50 people, you should stop sending direct message for that day and wait till the next day. Then repost media, when it gets to a certain number. So this is the stop if no activity. If your account gets temporarily blocked, then this, after 1 hour, the website is going to stop working on that particular part. So that's what it means there. So having all these sets, and you need to go way back up, and click save, so that your account can start working. Oh yeah, this is the schedule part. This is the schedule part, and this is the time of the day and days of the week. time of the day and days of the week. So you can select a particular time you want it to work in a particular day. So for instance, on Sunday, I don't want it to work by 12 a.m. I don't want it to work by 1 a.m. I don't want it to work by 2 a.m. I don't want it to work by 3 a.m. I don't want it to work by 4 a.m. I think that's still too early. So about 5 a.m. I think people used to wake around that time. So it can actually start by 5 a.m. That's what I used to use naturally. And when it gets to night parts, when it is 10 o'clock to stop working, 10 o'clock to stop 11 o'clock to stop working. So you can do the rest for the rest of the day, so you can know when your the website is running on your account and when it is not running on your account, when it is not working on your account. Set the time that we want it to work and the time we don't want it to work. So that's just that, and click on save and set the rest to your own account. This is just a demo video just to explain to you how the website works. So hit the start button and ta-da, we are in. Or just in case we make any mistake, it's going to tell us here, but I think we are all good. So it says start successfully. So that's how to configure your accounts. You can go ahead, subscribe, add as many accounts as you want when you upgrade your plan. Or oh yeah, this is another great feature. That is post. You can automatically post to your story, post a carousel, or add a post, a video post, or a picture post, which can automatically be scheduled for a particular day, a particular time. And there's also a feature of advanced option, which you can add the first comment to that particular post. You can still be able to add the first comment. I think people use this in few months ago. I think people were actually using this add first comments part. In this add first comment part, they had a lot of hashtags, which is not allowed on the normal post caption. I think the maximum post caption used to allow 30 hashtags, but them they want more than 30 hashtags. So they will be the first person to comment on that post with different hashtags, so the post can be seen well on different hashtags. So that's just about this. And you can auto post, pick the Instagram accounts you want, click this and it will select that. If you have multiple Instagram accounts, it will be listed there, so you can choose as many as you want and post a particular post on all of your accounts at the same time, and it goes there. So you can schedule is also available. You can schedule for another time. Probably you don't want it to go today, you want it to be posted very early on January 1st, so you can set it there and it works. So that's that about that. This is the file manager area. If you want to add a picture that you want to post on all your Instagram accounts which you are using this website to build, you can come to file manager. The particular picture you want to post on all those accounts, you can, or probably a particular account, you can add them up at the file manager part. This is another part, the caption area, which you can set different captions that you'll be using on different posts. So that's that. And in the schedule part, it shows your scheduled posts and everything that you've scheduled to be listed there. So this website actually have it has a mobile app which will be available soon on Play Store. We're still working on it so that Play Store can accept it. So the dashboard area, another important part. The dashboard area, this is the place where you see the statistic of how your Instagram account is building. So when you already set it up, just give it like an hour and come back here to see how it works. So this is the tools part. At these two parts, you can come here, add a video, a picture to edit, and just edit. It's just a picture editor that can be used on the website to add watermarks to your pictures. So and this is the profile part. This part is actually used to upgrade your Instagram, sorry, your package. This part you can renew your accounts, you can check the expiry date. This is the trial mode which I'm using. That is my active package, so that's what I'm using at the moment. This is where you can change your password and change your email and your time zone. If you are not in Lagos at the moment, which I'm using Lagos in Africa +1 UTC, you can change it to your location and your time. Also I think, okay, that's all. All right, so happy building, happy managing, and I wish you success.